Hello, everybody. My name is Berkeley McBride, and this is,
Sabrina Scott, Teacher Assistant 3 here.
and this is the first podcast episode of In the Minority. And today we are interviewing Ms. Scott, as she's already introduced herself. And yeah, let's get started. Is there anything that you'd like to say, give some background information about yourself or anything before we get into the conversation, or is there anything you want to talk about?
Just that I haven't been here very long. I started here in 2018, and I've been in the same position in the testing center since then. And I've helped out in different supervising games and different aspects of the building, as well as substituting for teachers and things of that sort. So I've been around the school and have met a lot of the students as well as staff.
How has your experience been with substituting for teachers? Like, how does it feel getting along with them, and as well as the students, and connecting with them?
As far as the faculty, I'm kind of 50-50. I've had some bad experiences, but I've had a lot of people show me, a lot of respect and a lot of friendships as I have grown here. As far as the students go, I've always had a great rapport with them since day one that I've been here, as well as when I was subbing. Every student of every nationality, as meeting them, seeing them, or just corresponding them in a hallway or wherever, I've always had a good rapport with any student at any school or facility that I have worked with the youth.
And is this like one of your because you said that you've worked at other schools before.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like one of your favorite schools that you've worked at? You're like, no, I have worked at better schools. Is this like one of your?
I have, as far as the students go, they things are kind of the same as far as their behaviors and different things that I've seen. And as far as the students go, as for like going to class and things of that sort. I've seen worse of not attending classes, skipping, leaving school, and things of that sort. And they have maintained that pretty well, better here than where I've been in the past. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you are, as we know, and correct me if I'm wrong, the only African American teacher at our school.
Yes.
I think maybe even in our district.
Mm-hmm.
And so, have you ever felt like you were treated differently by the students or the faculty or the administration because of it? In a way, it could be a good way or a bad way.
Yes. I've had a few, I guess I would say, bad relationships or bad run-ins when I first started here. But as time has went on, and my strength of being able to handle that and being able to move on, and the strength of, being able to just eat different things that have tried to come up against me, I've been able to handle those and move on. And I've gotten strength from the ones who have shown me love and who have respected me as being a worker here. So as time has went on, things have gotten more settled and they have worked out. But as far as those different aspects and different instances that has happened, administration has helped me out, and the superintendent's office has let me know that I have nothing to worry about as far as that kind of thing, those kind of things coming up against me.
Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. What is your relationship that you have with the students here specifically? I know me personally, I come to your room a lot because that is a safe space for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it's a safe space for a lot of other students.
Yes.
So
yes. I advise the Umoja Club, and I advise the Kente Club, and as I meet those students, and as I meet different students in classrooms, lunchrooms, or even in the hallway, any kind of distress or any kind of person that I had meet or I already know that would like to speak to me or talk to me about something, yes, I do try to remain a safe space and try to remain for any person to come to me and try to have a conversation with them to calm them and make them be comfortable to either be in school or return back to class. Some of the things are racial motivated. Some of the things are they have seen something in a movie in various classes, or they may be discussing something that mentally they're unable to handle. So sometimes when they take a walk, they come there and sit and I help them, navigate to get themselves back together to return to class.
Yeah, because I know that you have a lot of students in there a lot of the time that are in school suspension. Like I noticed that our school puts them in your room a lot of the time. Like how do you feel about that? And like are you able to make any connection with those students, or do you like not talk to them? Like how is your relationship with that?
For the most part, usually they're just there, and then I still have to continue on with my work as reading and doing what I need to do for my students that come there, and give them whatever sources I need to provide for those students. But ones that come through there that would like to talk to me or that would like to open up what happened to them, yes, I'm more than willing to speak to them as long as I'm not caught up in my own work thing that I have going on. And yes, it is hard to really mix those two of a minimal distraction in a calm place versus somebody that's, upset and going through something and needs to be in there. So kind of working both of those classes, it is kind of hard to make sure those students are okay, they're remaining calm, and trying to work through or maybe talk about their circumstances as where I still have to work with students that need that source of helping with testing. Yeah, so it's difficult, yeah.
Oh. Like what type of changes would you like to see like implemented to like help that situation better?
I don't know. I mean, I've always, since I've been here, been willing to help out whenever asked. But as just this year alone, with mixing the two, it's become a little difficult for my testing students. So, every now and then, when we need to come together and help each other out, I still try to navigate around it, but it's just really not, the two things are not really mixing together. So it's hard, it's definitely hard. And I've even, students that will come to talk to me or speak to me, I've brought them outside of the classroom, yourself, to just talk to them outside the door to make sure that those students have their minimal distraction and the help that they need and the sources that they need to get off the Chromebooks or various machines that we have in there for the students.
Yeah, because like being a student, like definitely, because like I've said before, like I go to your room a lot, and like I know like before, like we had to leave the room because there are people testing in there, but there's really not that many safe spaces in my opinion where you can go to.
Right.
I mean, like obviously it depends on what type of bonds you have with your teachers, but you're one of the only teachers here that I can relate to when it comes to like my heritage and like the racist and ignorant things that I experience on a like basis and on a daily. So like it's hard when there's only one teacher, but there's so many kids. We are very diverse. Like we have a very nice diverse student body. We don't have a crazy diverse set of teachers, but we have a crazy like diverse set.
And it's difficult to when students come and they complain about the same teachers as far as racial things, LGBTQ things, just different aspects, different ways that teachers have treated one student different than the other, and they have come to me, and I've tried to smooth it over and speak to the student about it and try to make them think or look another way about the teacher to just get their work done and not worry so much of how they're being treated. If everybody's work done, everybody's on the same level, is how I feel. So I try to, whenever a student has came to me in the past in regards to a teacher or a sub or whoever, I try to just kind of smooth it over and take care of it with that student. But there are a lot of teachers' names that continuously come up, same name.
Yeah, and like it's just definitely got to be hard too, because like we've said, like there are so many students who do come for you for those things because they feel like there's no one else they could go to, and like it would be nice if there were more safe spaces or more people there that you can like relate to, because I feel like a lot of the time like it definitely does all come in on you, and like it'd be better if we had more like staff or like more people that we could like go to that we could like relate to in a way, besides our counselors or something like that. So.